Well, hello everybody. It is time for more action here in the Kigali Arena. It is day 2 of the FIBA AfroBasket Qualifiers, and we believe we've got a good one for you today. Angola and Kenya, as you can see, warming up here already. Senegal winning yesterday against Kenya and Angola, coming up strong against Mozambique. And now it's Kenya taking on Angola, and also there will be Mozambique and Senegal. So there were a lot of good things that we saw from Kenya, but also some bad. You can see they're down at the bottom at 0-1 with Mozambique. Kenya played great for 3 quarters in their game against Senegal, but then just kind of faded down the stretch. Angola had some struggles, but they ended up opening up a big lead on Mozambique and rolling to a big win. So Lionel Paulo among the players, the many players effectively for this Angola national team that comes from the Petro de Luanda team in Angola, which is what they've decided to send. The team had been coached by Will Voigt and led by Will Voigt, but for this window they decided to send the Petro de Luanda team effectively, and their coach Jose Neto, the Brazilian who we had actually seen back in February coaching at the FIBA Women's Olympic qualifying tournament when he was at the helm of his native Brazil. So Angola looking to build on yesterday's win. They had some interesting performances. They had 4 guys in double digits in scoring, including Carlos Moraes with 13 points in just 17 minutes. Olympio Cipriano, the veteran, had 14 points. As well as Abu Bakar Gakao with 12 points, and Melvin De Silva, the slick shooting youngster, coming off the bench and scoring 10 points. There was 9 points scored by Jose Antonio Vadalicio Joaquim. Well, he was 3 of 8 from the floor, 6 points. Seemed to be a little bit off the pace a little bit for his lofty standards. Well, for Kenya, there was a lot to like, including the play of Tyler Ongwae against Senegal. He started strong against them. Desmond Owili as well, who led them in scoring with 11 points and 5 rebounds. And they faced a big deficit, but charged back and pulled to within 6 points. Actually had a chance to get even closer at the end of the 3rd quarter and missed a shot. But then in the 4th quarter, everything went wrong for this Kenya team that made it through pre-qualifying by winning all of their games. And they were outscored 34-2 by Senegal over the last 10 minutes. So who else do you want to keep an eye on? Well, I think Rane Gombe, very good player. Okal Karanga certainly had his moments, and maybe they need better play from Eric Mutoro, the captain, and guard, and Victor Bosire. They will perhaps have better showings today. But anyway, we're going to have a pause for the national anthems of both Angola and Kenya. Okay, the national anthems have been played, and we'll get a look at the referees and the starting fives for these two teams. Remember, Kenya starting at 0-1, Angola 1-0. And there are the referees for today's game. Ford Shuva, Same Estafanos, and Diallo Mamamadu. So they get the big call. Mohamedou from Mali. And starting five for Angola: Cipriano, Paulo, Gacao, Conceição, and Vadilithio Joaquim. Also the Dondao, Gonçalves, Moraes, Pedro, Antonio, and De Silva, and Coach Jose Neto. So Jose Neto there in the middle with the flecks of gray hair, giving some instructions. He has the benefit of coaching a lot of these guys with Pedro de Luanda, the leaders in Angola. For Kenya, Tyler Ongwae, Desmond Owili, Vani Gombe, Victor Bosire, and Eric Mutoro in the starting five. And you can expect some big minutes from Karanga, definitely coming off the bench. And the head coach of Kenya, Cliff Awuor. Of course, during the coronavirus pandemic, fans not allowed in the arena, safety guidelines, but again, this is being played in a bubble format where it is deemed better in terms of monitoring, testing, the safety, guaranteeing the safety of the players and the coaches and all of the officials. So the bubble format has been adopted for this window and the next. So that's why you have a lot of teams here in Kigali, the Kigali Arena in Rwanda, this magnificent arena which will host the AfroBasket next year, and it's going to be a fantastic show. We're looking forward to it, and also looking forward to having fans in the arena. Well, you go back and you look at the annals of the AfroBasket, and you see that Angola have been one of the dominant teams in the history of the competition, winning it for the first time in 1989 when they hosted it in Luanda. And that set off a string of 4 consecutive titles. And then after Senegal won it in 1997, Angola won it another several titles in a row. 6 in a row, finishing 2009. The last time they won the FIBA AfroBasket back in 2013. Of course, they finished runners-up in 2015, falling to Nigeria in Tunisia. Three teams from each of the 5 groups will qualify for the FIBA AfroBasket, so that is the aim. You want to be in the top 3.
Let's go, guys.
And not the odd team out. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and let's see here. We have an interesting jump ball to start proceedings, and it looked like not often that you see the jump ball hit right out of bounds with so much force, but I suppose the attempt was being made maybe to get a fast break or something. But anyway, it's going to be basketball for Kenya in the white. Angola wearing the red today. Willie, who started well yesterday, gets it back, almost turns it over. And Tyler Ongwai goes baseline. The Buck and Bear turns, and great defense. I think probably doing last night's game, I didn't give enough credit to that Angola defense. On offense, they certainly have their struggles, but defensively, they were a little bit better. Long jump shot, and that was off target by Jacques Conceição. His father, one of the all-time greats of Angola basketball, Jacques Conceição, in the FIBA Hall of Fame, in fact. Here they find a Willie wide open. So after singing the praises of the Angola defense, they give away a layup to start the contest. Ronnie Gombe who picked up the assist, and now Conceição clears a little bit of space by throwing his forearm right at Bosire to push off. Gombe again has it. No open look this time down low. Now the three-point attempt from the captain, Eric Mutoro. Fabrizio Joaquim's pass intercepted by Mutoro. Angola looking like they're starting a little slow here today. Tyler Ongwai with a three-pointer. And just like that, Kenya, just as they started yesterday with a 5-0 lead against Senegal, have started today with a 5-0 lead against Angola. Joaquim tries to answer, and it's Tyler Ongwai with the rebound. I really believed yesterday, certainly early on, that Kenya, despite their struggles in the fourth quarter against Senegal, would be able to come out and really put up a fight today against Angola, and the early indicators are that that could be the case. Sometimes it takes a while for Angola to get in the flow. Even you could suggest wake up. Leonel Paulo guarded closely out on the perimeter. Now the three-point shot is good, and it's Olimpio Cipriano, the veteran, the 38-year-old. Well, he only hit one yesterday, and maybe that'll start an avalanche of three-pointers for him today. Mutoro with a little runner. A floater. And the shot was missed. For some reason, the official scorers gave that last basket to Ongwai, but in fact, it was not Ongwai, but Mutoro. Here's Ongwai again. And Mutoro did not get the shot off in time. Now inside, Joaquim unsuccessful, and a chance for Kenya to run. Bosire rather gets it. Now over to Ongwai. Tyler Ongwai down to Willie. Willie gets it on the baseline, puts it up. Valdelicio Joaquim rebounds it. And finally, Angola stopped the rot. And it's that man once again, Olympio Cipriano, this time inside the arc. Toto missing it from deep. And now foul has been called in the scrap for the rebound. And they might get Valdelicio Joaquim for the shirt tug. And it was Karanga who was fouled, not there's Karanga missing from the baseline. And high off the glass, and boy, Cipriano has brought his A game, scoring all of the points to tie it at 7. Oh boy, that was a terrible shot. Not sure if he meant that to be a pass, but triggers a break for Angola. Now the shot from Paulo from the right corner doesn't hit anything. Cipriano tries to commit the foul to stop the break. Here is Mutoto again for the second time. And good patience down low by Gakao, and Angola have taken the lead. So timeout on the floor by Kenya as they look to redress some issues that are popping up here, probably particularly with their shot selection. Okay, no, there is not going to be a timeout. Okay, now there is a timeout. So your guess is as good as mine, folks. I'm not sure what's going on out there. So some early struggles for Angola, but they have come back to take a 9-7 lead with 4:22 remaining here in the first quarter.
Continuamos com o ritmo. Lá na defesa. Lá na defesa. Consigo controlar. Pra baixo. Não, vou ter controle dele. Se eu conseguir controlar, dando um braço aqui, deixando ele penetrando no meio. Pronto, é isso. Bloqueio.
Really shooting numbers for both teams. Made 3 for each. Back to live action, exploding to the rim and pass back outside. And a foul has been called. So Dundao in the game, past first point guard. Oh boy. Pass goes out of bounds. Wayward. Gonçalves also in the game. Gerson Gonçalves. Excuse me. Ongwae outside to Karanga. Now back to Ongwae. He really went for the rebound, but it's Angola's. It was Joaquin who got it, or Gakao who got it. Now from the right corner. Well, I said he was a pass first point guard, but there he is launching the three. He does get it back though, and then he's fouled by Tyler Ongwae. Gotta be careful when the little guard is around you. He'll pick you clean. A sloppy play for Angola, but they still get it back. Dow drives in, passes out to Gakao, who misses. And again, Kenya very lackadaisical, not rebounding with authority, almost have the ball stolen. So Dow making an impact on defense out there, very bothersome. Valentine Niakenda has just checked into the game. Karanga. Utoro. And Ronnie Gumbe short with his turnaround. Excuse me, that was Niakenda. In fact, I think that was Gumbe. Fahim also in the game. And Niakenda puts it up. Now up ahead. Gonçalves, easy layup. Made by João Lopes Pedro. So the well is dry right now for Kenya. Kenya not functioning well on either end of the floor right now. While Angola started as if they looked a little bit tired after last night's exertions against Mozambique. Right now it's Kenya that just seems all out of sorts. Almost as if their fourth quarter collapse has continued into this game. They look a little lost out there. Nobody boxing out. Angola getting offensive rebound after offensive rebound. Now the pass snared by Gombe. Niakenda puts it up. Nobody boxes out. This time Gombe, and Angola coming over and getting the swat. Gonçalves. Little pump fake might be in order there. Low scoring game so far. Angola up 11-7, a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. João Lopes Pedro outside to the young Da Silva. This is with his first three. And the second one is good. He's definitely got that in his repertoire. He is a good three-point shooter. We saw it yesterday. And now very, again, careless play. Where the guard play for Kenya has been questionable. Bosire. And the left-handed Da Silva looks over at the bench after that three. He's definitely got a nice stroke on him. Oh boy, they go right around the defense. It's Dundao and with an easy layup and now a turnover, and Kenya just falling apart here. Ball dribbles, goes off the leg. Look at this, Dundao. This time Gonçalves is fouled. It really does feel like Kenya's fourth quarter meltdown yesterday has sapped a lot of confidence out of this team, and I don't know if it has anything to do with conditioning or what, because they were a pesky bunch for the first three quarters, but we haven't seen that at all today. Three-point shot, this time off the back of the iron by Gonçalves. And finally, talking about stopping the rot. So Tyler Ongwae gets a three to go. No look pass. Beautiful play, Angola. Da Silva spotted Gonçalves coming in from the baseline. And that's how the first quarter finishes. Well, two words come to mind when assessing that. Not good for Kenya. They are already in trouble against Angola. Here on day two of the FIBA AfroBasket Qualifiers, the no-look pass getting the layup for Angola by Gonçalves, who says thank you very much. And it's Angola. They go over to the bench, leading it 18-10. So the numbers speak for themselves. 6 of 11 inside the arc for Angola. Well, Kenya started well enough, scoring the game's first 5 points. But they didn't keep scoring. That was the problem. They scored 5 quick points, and then they finished with just 10 in the opening quarter. And Angola, meanwhile, once they got their noses in front, they went on a little run. Angola leading by as many as 9 points. Right now up by 8. Cipriano had a good start. Started out by hitting a three-pointer, and that put him on his way. He is the leading scorer for the team. 7 points for Olimpio Cipriano. Dundao's been lively since coming off the bench. FIBA AfroBasket Qualifiers. There will also be games in February. That'll be the 3rd window. All of this is about having more national team basketball, the favorite teams of the country around the world. And it's been a big hit. Unfortunately, no fans allowed for this window because of the coronavirus pandemic. Gombe. Kenya stay after it. Yakenda almost, but Dundao looks up ahead, and then his pass too far ahead of Da Silva. Well, it was the right idea, but just overthrew him. Tyler Ongwae. Now Ronnie Gumbe. Gets it over to a Willie at the free throw line. And now and shot goes over the rim. And again, another opportunity. And the pass almost getting to a Willie. Now he gets it. He's got the size advantage, and he goes up with still blocked from behind. And Ronnie Gumbe comes in and commits the foul on Dundao. The top 3 teams from each of the 5 groups will go on and qualify for the FIBA AfroBasket. And remember, in the last window, there was some action from the African teams. As you see, the drive denied. Cote d'Ivoire won all 3 of their games. Cameroon only lost to Cote d'Ivoire. They were 2-1, and Equatorial Guinea beat Guinea, so they finished, or at least they rose to 3rd in the standings, but still work to do in that group as well. Those teams are not playing in this window. Here's De Silva from a long way out, just to beat the shot clock, but the ball bounced out of bounds. Niakinda gets it to a Willie. This time a little bit of a pump fake, but still unsuccessful. Not getting much elevation. Saw his shot. Or Jose Anthony, rather. Now, wide open, Tyler Ongwae. Good. Probably their best option. Jose Antonio now for Angola was the one who missed that last shot for them. Ronnie Gumbe goes up for the rebound, and suddenly a little bit of life for Kenya here. Tyler Ongwae, oh, shaking and baking. Oh, he had the shot, but he passes it, and all of a sudden Kenya have incredibly cut the deficit to just 3 points, forcing Angola to call timeout. It was a great move by Tyler Ongwae. And this is where Tyler Ongwae was left wide open and just calmly sank the 3-pointer.
Ou avisa para trocar. Estamos vendo o Mel vir aqui, ó. Estamos vendo o Mel vir aqui com um grande. Tá todo mundo aqui colado no seu homem. E o cara jogando contra um aqui. Volta pro jogo. E aqui no ataque ele precisa mover a bola.
Just around with those 7 points leading the scoring for Angola, but they've had a very slow start here to the second quarter. Chris Jose Noto imploring his team better movement without the ball and move the ball. Don't just settle for jump shots early in the shot clock, early in the possession. And Kenya, as bad as they looked for such a long stretch, have kind of snuck back into the contest. And where's the defense here for Angola? Nowhere to be found. Tyler Ongwae. He's listed with 11 points, but I believe he's got 9 because I think one basket was credited to him that should have gone to Eric Ruben Motoro. Driving in, the ball knocked out of bounds. Gonçalves. Good hands by Gombe. And that shot by De Silva was short. Nice little pass by Niakenda. Ongwae on the break. And a foul called on Angola. So Tyler Ongwae, I think he had both feet behind the arc. Here it is again. Yep. So 3 free throws to tie it for Tyler Ongwae. And he uses a lot of rim and the backboard to get that first one to go down. The foul was actually on. Doesn't get the second one to go. So the foul was actually called on Gerson Gonçalves. He does get the third to go, so now it's a 1-point game. Kenya. Kenya, believe it. Kenya trailing by 1 point against Angola. Bosita picks up the foul out on the perimeter. It's only the second team foul on Kenya here in the quarter. But quite rightly tried to fight his way through that screen or around it. Dundao flies in and gets the Kenyan defenders off their feet and draws the foul. So it's on Ariel Okal Karanga, not Gombe. And Dundao goes to the line. As part of the challenge of these national team competitions, you know, you have to be able to come out and play on consecutive days and sometimes less than 24 hours later. And that's can be mentally draining. You don't know, you know, did you sleep well the night before after your previous game? You also have that element of, well, we're playing Kenya and we're supposed to be a lot better than them. And that time Kenya just give the rebound away. And boy, was that costly. That is almost unforgivable. You fail to rebound the basketball, and Dundao ends up with a three-pointer. But a foul was called on Gakao. Nevertheless, Angola go up 21-17. Nearly 4 minutes into the second quarter. Ronnie Gombe now. Karanga. Again, early in the shot clock. Not making the Angolans work on defense that time. Dundao pushes it quickly. Passes it back. And a three-pointer from the veteran Cipriano was short. And Dundao going for the steal. Knocks it out of bounds. Dundao again going for the steal, and he does. He forces the turnover. And swooping in and scoring was Cipriano. Well, turnovers kill you. They hurt him yesterday against Senegal, and they're hurting him today. Tyler Ongwae was short with that attempt. And all of a sudden, the momentum going back to Angola. Bosita picks up the foul. So Niakinde and Karanga go out. It's Bosire, Gombe, Eric Mutoro, Ongwai, and Desmond Owili now in for Kenya. Oh, driving in and scoring beautifully, number 24, Jose Antonio. And now the lead is back up to 8 points. And all that good work by Kenya to get back, or the effort, all of a sudden disappearing. All that points made up. Willie misses in the lane, and suddenly Angola can go back up by 10 or 11. Foul called, I believe, on Owili. So Jean Lopez Pedro has free throws coming. Well, in fairness, didn't see too much wrong, but Owili also looked like he wasn't hardly playing defense. So that's probably why he's shocked the foul was called. Angola have yet to make a free throw. They're 0 for 3. Dundao missed his 2. And finally, one drops. Haven't seen Carlos Moraes yet. The lead is 9 for Angola. Coming up on the 4-minute mark. Oh boy, the telegraph pass by Tyler Ongwai. And Cipriano misses the dunk. And then he gets it back, and then he fumbles it away. Oh boy, that's an embarrassing moment for the veteran of Angola. See if they can capitalize. No, they cannot. And again, this time he's not going to miss. He's just going to lay it up. Well, that was a golden opportunity for Kenya. They let it slip. 4-point swing, missing it on their end, and then allowing Cipriano to get the wide open layup. Eric Mutoro, though, gets the three-pointer to fall. Nowhere to go. The ball hands off. And there Lopez gets an easy deuce. Bosire. Back of the cup. Cipriano gets it to Dundao. His alley-oop pass. And Lopez is up to there's Joan Lopez Pedro up to the task. Boy, that was a great catch, wasn't it? You didn't realize it was almost thrown. Yep. That was a terrific catch and shot. High degree of difficulty for Joan Lopez Pedro. And the lead goes back to 12. Wow, brought a little bit of rain with that shot. The three-pointer. Odindo makes it a 9-point game. Victor Odindo crying out for playing time. Maybe he'll turn the tide for Kenya. Timeout has been called after the foul. After the foul on Leno Paula, fouling Odindo. So Angola on top 32-23. 2:15 remaining in the first half. Their biggest lead has been 12 points in this game. So they scored 10 of their 26 points off 8 turnovers by Kenya. Kenya, you know, at various times they've fallen behind by big numbers, and it's almost as if the team that is beating them, whether it be Senegal or Angola, they kind of lose their concentration, and Kenya are able to sneak their way back into the game. And you wonder if they'll be able to do that again today, because they got to within 1 point, had a chance to take the lead, but did not. And now they've got a little bit of a mountain to climb. Here's the turnover. Well, they get it right back. Odendo now into Owili, and Owili is fouled by Jose Antonio. Really takes his time and makes both to get it back to 7 points. Now, can Kenya finish the half strong and go to the changing rooms with an extra bounce in their step? Or will Angola race back into a double-digit lead? Joaquin back in the game. He's got it. And fouled by Odendo. That is just you just do not foul the jump shooter, especially from behind. Well, Joaquin has certainly done it the right way, choosing to play his college basketball at Hawaii. Who would not like to do that? He had a great career there. And now he's back home in Angola playing at Petro and playing for his national team. But that's just how costly that foul was. You give him the 2 free throws and you lose all your momentum. From the right corner, and the 3-pointer is good. So we talked about it, and Jose Antonio taking it back up to a double-digit lead. Kenya just have these moments where they just lose all their smarts. Eric Mutoro missing from long range, and now 2-on-1. Dundao, is he going to go all the way? Yes, he is, but he's not going to make it. Ronnie Gumbe decides to go all the way. Angola trying to grab a stranglehold on proceedings. Valdelicio Joaquin misses, but there for the putback was Gakao. And now an offensive foul called on is it Owili? Oh boy, looks like possibly a tough call on O'Willie. That's why he was looking, because he hardly moved. But Angola now with all the momentum. They were leading by just 7. They've doubled that advantage to 39-25 in less than 2 minutes. Cipriano with 11 points, leading the scoring.
Quero que passe a bola aqui, ó. Passa no Leonel, Leonel, aponta o chute. Abu, você vai abrir, tá bom? Depois, devolve a bola, troca de posição, vira a bola, tá? Vai virar a bola. Quando virar a bola, eu quero o seguinte aqui, ó. Eu quero o Abu bloqueando o Vander, bloqueando esse homem aqui, tá? Esse homem aqui, ó. Você vai comer isso aqui, ó. Eu vou fazer o Abu em cima. E ver se já precisa jogar essa bola no Leonel. Tá bom? Leonel recebe, troca de posição. Certo? Angola, força!
Well, Angola, it didn't seem like they should be in this position. Although, having watched these teams play, you knew it was possible. Now the question is, can they lower the boom? Before halftime, up 14 and with possession. Can they get another basket? Shot clock winding down. They're going to have to hurry one up here. Cacao for 3. And if they can hold on to it, the last possession will belong to Kenya. Final seconds ticking off the clock. And the three-pointer is short, as was the tip attempt. So Angola had a small lapse there where they allowed Kenya to get back into the contest, but they have gone back in front by 14 points. So at halftime, it's Kenya leading it. Excuse me, at halftime, it's Angola leading it 39-25 over Kenya. Just a woeful shooting effort for Kenya inside the arc, 14%. Angola out rebounding him, out assisting him, and out stealing him. Also doing a lot of damage after those steals. Angola, however, is listed with 13 points, but again, I think he might have 11 when they review it. Cipriano with 11 points to top the Angolan scores. Here's a look back at some of the plays from the first half. O'Willie and Ongwai, probably the picks from yesterday, at least in the offensive categories, have had their moments, as has this man, starting things off, Cipriano with a three-pointer. And that was Mutoto's basket that I think was wrongly credited to Tyler Ongwai. That was a nice little handoff. And the finish. Dundao, I thought, brought a nice sense of energy to the team. Tyler Ongwai left open. That's kind of what started the comeback. The open three-pointer. That three from Dundao was good, but they called the foul on Gakao. Penetration and the finish by Jose Antonio has been pretty impressive, and Cipriano as well, again getting another two, leaking out early after he missed his dunk. So Tyler Ongwae has hit 3 3-pointers. He's 3 of 5 from deep. Jose Antonio, Cipriano, Melvin De Silva, and Childe Dundao each with 3-pointers. 1 3-pointer for Angola, who are looking to go to 2-0 today, and Kenya trying to avoid falling to 2-0, but they've got a lot of work cut out if they're going to accomplish that. That was a very welcomed 3-pointer coming off the bench by Odendo, Victor Odendo. Well, here he is, the evergreen Cipriano, 38-year-old, coming out with 11 points in the first half and pacing Angola. So Cipriano kind of leading the way. And it'll be interesting to see who is in the team. Tyler Ongwae, we talked about him. He's had the 3 3-pointers and was even fouled while attempting a 3-pointer, and went to the line and made 2 free throws. Tyler Ongwae of the Bakken Bears. So, in Denmark. So, at halftime, it's Angola up 39-25 on Kenya.
Abe will go coast to coast and have it swatted away by Williams Naras. There's a floated pass, and there's a big finish by Thompson. Spin. Oh, nice little fake. Gets the defender to turn their head. And the score for Rebecca Sam. Old school move from him.
Oh, what a pass. What a pass and what a finish. Here they are again, and Bala hands it off and gets it back. Are you kidding me? An exclamation mark.
We have for Kenya and Angola one more time. This is FIBA AfroBasket 2021 Qualifiers, and you have DJ on the ones and twos.
to get a little bit better execution on offense. So we'll see if Carlos Moraes comes out and plays in the second half. There he is. Remember, this Kenya team came through the pre-qualifying to take part in this. And also remember that Angola have raised a lot of eyebrows, deciding pretty much to bring the Petro de Luanda team and their coach Jose Neto to this window. And maybe, you know, maybe it was a move because of the COVID, and it felt like it was easier to bring everybody from the same team. Valdelicio Joaquim walks out, hoping to make a bigger impact than he has so far in this tournament. Second half underway here in the Kigali Arena in Rwanda. The bubble for this AfroBasket qualifying campaign for both of these teams, Kenya in white and Angola in red. Cipriano misses with a 3 to start things off, and Bosire has it. Now Gombe, who's been quiet offensively. Bosire. Shot clock winding down. They get it inside to a Willie. Turnover. Here comes Tyler Ongwai up ahead of the break, and he's going to dunk it. Well, a little bit of pizzazz with that. He took off and threw it down with that right hand. We saw him driving hard to the basket against Senegal, and it seems like whenever there's a run for this team from Kenya, it starts with a Ongwai shot. But Valdelicio Joaquim puts paid to that by driving himself and getting to the basket. Battle for the rebound, Angola. Leonel Paulo. Pass to the corner. Kikau has it. Ongwai, or Willie on his back, and he passes, and Cipriano misses. Looks at the ref for a call, but he's not going to get it. Long jump shot not there for Kenya. And Leonel Paulo with those giant steps re-extends the lead to 43-27. 16 points on top. Long way to go in this one. But Kenya have to get stops and points, and that was the type of play right there as Cipriano fouls a Willie. Willie has to make that and get a chance for a three-point play. This is Ongwai and his spectacular dunk. He's on the runway. Look at that. Boy, he is in some pain, Willie. There must have been something awkward that we didn't see that caused him to miss that layup. Maybe he was hitting the sternum. But that does not look good. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Here he is again, driving. I think something just awkward happened in his movement. And that can happen. Karenga's going to come into the game. Okal Karenga. And Awili kind of goes out. Hopefully he'll be okay. Sometimes you can pull a muscle. And we don't have much margin for error. You need to make your free throws. Okal Karanga misses the first. He does rattle in the second. Valdelicio, Joaquim. And they turn it over, Kenya. Oh, those mistakes are killers. Cacao, very opportunistic. Nice try by Bosire, but good defense again by Angola, knocking it away and preventing the layup. Was it Cacao or no? It was one of his Angolan teammates. Joaquim. Three-point shot, and Cipriano nails another one. 14 points for him. They'll make it 16, in fact, because he started this half with a basket. Then Opalo drives in and scores and has a chance for a three-point play. No, excuse me, Cipriano does have 14 points. Angola with their biggest lead of the game right now, 20 points. And now they stretch that to 21. And Cipriano is huffing and puffing. Gombe hasn't been quite as influential today as he was yesterday against Senegal. Perhaps a little winded. And Okal Karanga called for a charge, throwing his man out of the way. Watch this. Just kind of stepped in front of him. Spirits right now low for this Kenya team. They need to dig deep. They need some inspiration from somebody. And maybe it'll be Niakenda that brings it. Fidel Okath also in the game, number 35. Ongwai rebounds the miss. Boy, his pass was telegraphed. Lucky to get that one back. Nice quick passing. The Cow raises his hand to accept the foul for Angola. Another steal. And just very sloppy basketball all the way around for Kenya as they try to come back. Let's look at the turnover numbers right now. 14 turnovers for Kenya. I believe 5 already in this quarter. Cipriano again, and again he gets it to go, the three-pointer. And they are just really putting up a big number on Kenya, which honestly I didn't anticipate at the start. I thought Kenya might be able to give them a game, but they just have been flat, mistake-filled. And this Angola team has, well, they've made some shots, but Kenya have just scored 28 points, 25 minutes into the game. Nyakenda for three. Valdelifio Joaquim trapped and then commits a foul out of frustration. One of the three-pointers for Cipriano today. That's the one he just made, and this was Nyakenda right at the other end. I still think we might have a run left in Kenya, but they are trailing by 23 points. So it's going to have to be an awfully big run if they're going to have a real chance to threaten in this one. Ongwai for three. Well, there you know, it's back to a 20-point deficit. Back-to-back threes for, well, 2 3-pointers out. Ongwai gets his hands up. And the pass intercepted now. Up ahead, and it's going to be an easy one. Yes, it is. Great play by Kenya. So Eric Mutoro with the basket, finally credited with 2 points. I think he should have 2 more. And Kenya have cut it back to an 18-point deficit. That was another three-pointer by Ongwai, who's had his share of threes today. 4 of 6 from three-point range. Tyler Ongwai. Cipriano. Kenya need a stop. Leonel Palo off the front of the iron. Karanga rebounds it, gets it to Tyler Ongwai, who passes up ahead. A little runner. Oh, looked like it was going in for Eric Mutoro. Stayed out. And now the bounce pass over to Paulo. Uh-oh, Da Silva can hit that shot. Oh boy, he was well short. Kenya riding their luck a little bit as they chip away at this deficit. Remember, Owili injured and on the bench. Some type of injury to the midsection. Okath goes up, misses, but they get it back again, and that little floater by Eric Mutoro, he keeps going to it, but he can't get it to drop. One time he did get it to drop, the points went to Ongwai. Cipriano, nothing but air that time. So certainly a difficult patch now being encountered by Angola. Okan Karanga. Nyakenda takes a shot to the breadbasket. Unintentional. Oh, boy, he got it from Conceição. That must have hurt. Looked like he got him with the elbow as he was cutting into the lane. Nyakenda, now he's going to inbound it. Tough pass corralled by Tyler Ongwai. If they get a basket here, it could start to get interesting again. Gombe, short, short. And now a foul in the backcourt. And that is not a good foul because that is going to put Angola on the line. And the last thing you want to do when a team is out of its rhythm and struggling is put them on the free throw line. So it will be Jacques Conceição. He only makes one of two. And Conceição arguing it should be Angola basketball. Watch this. I think he's right. And they do get it. Could be a costly trip down the floor this time. So João Lopes Pedro now has a chance to go to the line. He just should not be able to catch the basketball that easily, surrounded by three white shirts. First free throw is good. And Niakenda bringing the spark. He's got to really dig deep. If he continues to play like he has, you could see Kenya maybe getting back into it, but it was a three-point trip down the floor that time for Angola. Oh, excellent offensive rebound by Ronnie Gombe. So he's had a quiet night offensively, but they needed something like of that order. Now De Silva on the baseline. Hasn't been quite as sharp tonight as he was, or rather today, as he was last night. Coming up on the 1 minute mark in the third quarter, Angola, Jose Antonio for 3 points. Well, if De Silva was the guy that impressed last night, it's Jose Antonio today, and here is another impressive play. The steal by the big fella, João Lopes Pedro, and the fast break, and that is a killer. Great job defensively and then taking it down. And of course, that was the Jose Antonio three-pointer. And just almost in a split second, Angola, who had seen their deficit trimmed to 18, have now pushed it back up to 24 points with a chance to go to 25. And indeed it does. So with 59.5 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Once again, Angola looking like they're almost in an unassailable position. Kenya, they need to throw everything at this Angola team but the kitchen sink. And they might have a chance. They got to dig in. Karanga misses from a long way out. Karanga. Conceição steps into a three. And now the lead is ballooned. And Kenya go out of bounds, and it goes back to Angola. So the 28-point advantage. Just not quite enough quality in this Kenya team. Get a little sloppy at times, and that's when Angola can punish you. They certainly have dips in their play as well, but not quite as drastic as those of Kenya. Definitely with the likes of Jose Antonio out there, they've got more weapons. Here he is. Gets baseline, puts it up and in. He's tough. He was at the World Cup last year. Final seconds ticking off the clock. A 30-point advantage for Angola. They got to launch it. So what was at one point a promising third quarter for Kenya turned into a nightmare is Angola, really with this man playing a big part, Jose Antonio, take it up to a 68-38 lead. Angola outscore Kenya in the quarter in the end, 29-13. They are in command here in the Kigali Arena. Well, 3 times as many shots inside the arc for Angola, and they've also been to the line more. Just total domination offensively. Well, this was a nice play by Tyler Ongwae, but you know, the concentration, the attention to detail, the sloppy passing, that's what you think of when you think about Kenya sometimes. The effort seems like it's there, but then they cave in. You get moments of inspiration like that from Niakenda. And certainly Tyler Ongwae has provided the bulk tonight of the scoring, 18 points. But it's not been enough. So that means we're going to see Joaquim Pedro come in, number 8 for Angola. Jose Antonio, Da Silva, Gonçalves, and João Lopes Pedro on the court for the team in red, Angola. Gombe turns and banks it in. See Kenya really dig in here, try to give themselves a chance to at least make this more respectable. They get it back to 28 points. Da Silva catches and just kind of floats in for an easy one for Angola. Jose Antonio, just gonna double check and see what he did at the World Cup numbers wise. I'm not sure how much Will Voigt played in. Jose Antonio did play 18.5 minutes per game. Didn't shoot it particularly well, 38%. Averaged 5.4 points. He was also, well, he was 5 of 13 from three-point range. Not too bad. Conceição also was there. And the handoff, Niakinda, and there for the follow was Okal Karanga to cut it back. Cut it back to a 28-point deficit. Here he is, following that up. Good effort play by that man right there. I thought he played pretty well yesterday against Senegal. I like yesterday he came from the bench. He and Niakinda are nice little weapons for Kenya in bursts. Now the foul called. Strangely, they call it on the big man. They called that foul on João Lopez Pedro at the other end. He's not going to complain too much when his team's up 28 points, nearly 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Can you rebound it now? Karanga. Just talking about Niakinda. Gets it down low and earns a trip to the line. Valentine Niakinda. Pump fake. Yep. I mean, even if João Lopez Pedro does not make contact in that situation, but yet he leaves his feet on the pump fake, the referee is automatically thinking that the offensive player has won that battle. I mean, but again, you're up 28 points. You're not going to be worrying about it too much. Niakinda gets to the line, makes the first and the second to cut it back to 26. So what you want to do is just chip away, try to get it down to 20. The deficit down to 20 points, and then see if you could just keep chipping away. Who knows? Maybe you get all the way down to 10, and then you get a frantic last couple of minutes. Anything can happen. This time, Ronnie Gombe had his hands all over João Lopez Pedro. Oh yeah. Come on, you got to know better than that. You can't wrap your arms all the way around him. And for Ronnie Gombe, that is foul number 5. You don't want that to be your 5th foul as well. I mean, that is just not intelligent basketball. Eric Mutoro hands it off to Basire. Karanga. Mutoro for 3. That's good. How about that? And now, folks, 70-47 is back to 23 points. Little run here by the Morans. De Silva with the no look. Gonçalves. Good box out by Karanga. Here they come. And Karanga, great running the floor, and he's got a chance for a 3-point play. Terrific basketball, Kenya. Terrific hustle by that man. Give credit where it's due. He just beat the Angola defense down the floor. If Mike Brown was coaching Angola right now, he'd be chewing out his team. Karanga just wanted it more than they did. He's going to call a timeout. And that's what you love when you see a player, his team is facing a massive deficit. He just goes out and out hustles the opposition. He still wants it. You can see it.
Oh.
Well, apologies for the language, folks. if you understand Spanish or Portuguese.
Vocês estão zona, jogamos zona a tarde inteira, até acabar. Porque no final, ou a gente vai botar a bola aqui, ou vai ter chute e depois...
Cipriano, 17 points. Cacao, boy, that's 9 rebounds for him. I didn't realize he was up so high. Let's look at some of the other numbers.
Na zona eles estão defendendo mais aqui.
4 points and 9 rebounds for Gombe. He's fouled out of the game.
Já vai ter 3 aqui. Não tem como. Dá uma batida aqui, ó.
Cacao has the 6 points to go with his 9 rebounds. Not too far off a double-double. Maybe he'll get it. He's got a couple of steals. In fact, João Lopez Pedro with 12 points, 2 blocks and 2 steals, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, has plus 18 efficiency. He's the highest rated player for Angola. We've not seen Carlos Moraes today for whatever reason. I don't know if it's a case where the coach just wanted to give his veteran the day off. Gombe, meanwhile, has fouled out of the game. Wasn't quite as impactful today as he was for long stretches of the game against Senegal. He has to put it behind him, but really this type of play is something you can build on by Okal Karanga. He goes down, makes a good play on defense, hustles down, and gets a 3-point play to cut that deficit back to 20. That's why he was in the starting lineup today. He's going up against a bigger player here and struggling to contain him. I just don't think that's a matchup defensively that he's going to win. That was poor. Now the 3-pointer on the break, and that was good. Jose Antonio once again showing us that, you know, he and De Silva, yesterday I would have said De Silva was the better 3-point shooter, and today I would completely change that. I would say Jose Antonio is the better shooter. Now 3-point shot falling out of bounds almost by Tyler Ongwai, triggers the break, and there is the miss by Angola. That was sloppy. They need to come away with points in that situation. Form good habits. Karanga gets blocked. João Lopez Pedro, 3rd block of the day. A good effort by Karanga nevertheless. Now reaching in and fouling is João Lopez Pedro. And that's not a play that he needs to make. Just get your hands up on defense. Keep doing what you're doing. And Eric Mutoro unable to capitalize. This is both free throws. However, they get it back. Basire. Niakinda puts it on the deck, takes the contact. Great effort by Niakinda. Cipriano wearing the mask, sitting behind the bench, watching. And Carlos Moraes wearing his mask and standing up. I guess they're resting him for the game against Senegal. That'll be a tasty one, folks. I would have said Senegal would have been the big favorites in that, but now I'm not so sure. I think this Angola team probably will give them a game, if not beat them. Senegal did overpower Kenya. Jose Antonio again, this time a little long. 5 minutes remain in the game. Ongwae inbounds it. Gets it back. Yakinda. Eric Mutoro, shot clock winding down. Good hands by Jose Antonio to knock it out. Just 2 seconds now. Two seconds on the shot clock. So, coach wants to discuss things. Cliff Awar.
Anaanza kwenda hivi. Then anaanza kwenda hii side 4 and 5. Yote mnakuelekea hapa.
Remember, 3 teams from the 5 groups will go on and qualify for the FIBA AfroBasket. So you just need to finish in the top 3 out of the 4-team groups. You know, you might think, well, everybody's qualifying. Why do you even have these? But the reality is, you know, first of all, these games can be very competitive and come down to that last spot between 2 teams. And it's also given a chance for these national teams to get together and play. And under normal circumstances, when fans are allowed, obviously, you build up so much interest in the game when the national teams are in action. Imagine all over the world. I mean, working in basketball, it is an absolute joy to eat, drink, and sleep basketball 24 hours a day for 5-6 days in a row. It's a wonderful feeling knowing that you're waking up every day and there's going to be basketball played everywhere. Right now it's all in Africa, and the shot was the shot clock violation. Yes, it was. They didn't get it off in time. But we'll also have some qualifiers for the FIBA EuroBasket, obviously in Europe, for the FIBA America Cup, and also for the FIBA Asia Cup. An offensive foul turns it back over to Kenya. And really, it has to be said, it's been an extraordinary effort. Again, as you look at the replay, extraordinary effort by everybody from the federations, the players, the teams, by FIBA to organize these bubbles so these games could be played. All of the testing that goes on here with respect to the COVID-19. You know, we need, you know, the show must go on. Here is a miss by Kenya. You know, the reality is, as you look at the pass up ahead, the likelihood you would think would be that Kenya or Mozambique will finish without a win. But those 2 teams will be better from the experience, because especially a team like Kenya, that's what they need. They need games together. Jose Antonio, and look at Jose Antonio. Don't tell me he's not going to get better from this experience. He has had a whale of a game today. He has been tearing it up. Jose Antonio now with 16 points, 4 of 6 from 3-point range. Look out, Olimpio Cipriano. I think he's going to pass you and become the game's leading scorer. Yakinda, pump fake. Yakinda, if there's one thing that he does well, it is the pump fake, because he always gets those Angola players off their feet. So it's going to be back to the drawing board for that man right there, Cliff Awar. Yakinda gets it back, and Angola commit the foul. So I think they called that on Jose Antonio. And I think the problem with Niakinda right now is he is tired. Yeah, the foul was indeed on Jose Antonio for that reach. And finally, Niakinda gets one to drop. The pass up ahead. Well, Jose Antonio could have become his team's leading scorer had he made the layup. That's what always happens. He hits 3-pointers and then he misses the layup. Niakinda, meanwhile, hits a long jump shot, so I guess he's not that tired. Deficit back to 23 points. Joaquin Pedro's attempt from the right corner bounced off the iron and high over the backboard. Niakinda comes out. You can see he's gassed. Probably sit out the rest of this one. You know, it's at times like these, if you're the coach of Kenya, you're wanting to see which players are going to be playing hard when they're down 20 points. And Niakinda definitely one of them. Karanga as well. He is chasing back on defense, battling for the rebound. And here he is. Great play by Kenya and Ongwai. Well, look at Karanga. He hustles down and then he draws the foul. Another example of a player that just wants it. He's not the finished product, but he wants it badly. So he will go to the free throw line. And that's what his coach, he will have confirmed for his coach watching him during these qualifiers. Ongwai obviously looking for the foul there, thinking he was going to get the contact from Gakau. Gakau just kind of backed up. Well, it looks like Jose Antonio has missed his chance to be the game's leading scorer. He's going to come out with 16 points. Right now, that honor goes to Tylor Ongwai. Also, Olympio Cipriano has a team high 17 points for Angola. Here he is, though, the man that's been hustling ever since he came onto the court. So he makes one of two free throws. That's a 22-point lead for Angola. 2 minutes remaining. Conceição not able to catch it. Ball goes out of bounds. You know, these teams, you look at Angola, for example, and depending on who actually coaches them at the AfroBasket, you know, they're going to end up with two relatively convincing wins on the opening 2 days, and then they'll play Senegal. And okay, this is a chance for each of these players to lay it on the line and to show that they want to play at the AfroBasket. And I think that man right there has not done his chances any harm. That's for sure. He's been good. 2 consecutive days. I think he really hustles. He plays hard. Pedro, look at that. Also shows good teamwork. Good. This Kenya team just looks like it's run out of gas. Fidel Okoff misses both. Alley-oop. Oh, nope. And a three-pointer is good from Gonçalves. Well, they will walk out of here with several threes, 8 of 20 now as a team. And right now they get it right back from Eric Mutoro. Now Mutoro almost comes up with a steal. Eric Mutoro going behind his back to try to escape the defense, and the foul was committed by the young man, Joaquim Pedro. Now he has only come on late in the game, Joaquim Pedro. Good job by Mutoro making both of those free throws. Joaquim Pedro, believe it or not, is 25 years of age. He's also got a boyish look about him. Cacao. There you go, the big fella. Well, he is not far from a double-double now. He's got his 11 rebounds to go with his 8 points. And he's got another chance to score. Another ball thrown out of bounds. You can see Cacao is posting up over there in the right corner. I think you should dribble it out once the game is decided and you've got the last possession. But with Cacao being so close to a double-double, I think you got to give him the basketball. Eric Mutoro, another three-pointer. He's gotten hot here in the fourth, and now he comes up with a steal. And again, that will not go unnoticed over there on the bench. So indeed, Angola will hold on to it, and they will win by 17 points. Cacao disappointed. I don't know if he knows how close he was. 8 points, 11 rebounds, so close to a double-double. But that's how it finishes. Angola improved to 2-0 here in the Kigali Arena in the FIBA AfroBasket 2021 qualifiers, led by Olympio Cipriano's 17 points and Jose Pedro's 16 and Jean Lopez Pedro's 14 points. Angola win it 83-66 over Kenya. Well, you can digest the numbers if you want. 10 of 22 from deep for Kenya, 11 of 33 for Angola. And really, curiously, in the end, it was both teams scoring a lot of points off the other team's turnovers. 23 for Kenya, 27 for Angola. And you can see Ongwai and Mutoro with those 2 late threes, and the layup goes up to 18 points. Well, here's a look back at some of the action. If you haven't been here, or if you want to go back and see who did what, and Olympio Cipriano was a player that did pour in the points. Jean Lopez Pedro as well had 14. Gundao came in, was very active, especially with his penetration. Cipriano just kept getting out and scoring. And again, he did miss the dunk, which was a little embarrassing for him at 38 years of age. I guess at some point the elevation goes. He was up, he just missed it. He didn't take a chance the second time, he just laid it up and in. That was the highlight reel play for Ongwai. He also had a lot of three-pointers. Lionel Paolo was tough. Jose Antonio got in on the act, got really hot, ended up hitting 4 3-pointers and scoring 16 points. Conceição hit that 3. Gombe never shortage in the toughness department, never short rather, but he fouled out. And that man right there ended up padding his stats right at the end with a steal, a layup, and also some threes. And another dunk there by Tyler Ongwai. So Angola improved to 2-0 and Kenya dropped to 0-2. Each team with 1 game remaining. Mozambique will be Kenya's next opponent, and Senegal will go up against Angola in a battle of traditional heavyweights on the African continent. Senegal will be taking on Mozambique next here in the Kigali Arena.